Hello students, today we will start chapter 2nd of history and the chapter name is the Vedic civilization and they have given the time period also. Its time period was from 2000 BC to 600 BC. Now see the first paragraph, the coming of Indo-Aryans. The Indian civilization, being one of the most ancient in the world, has survived many invasions and seen rise and fall of many empires. The first people to inherit the legacies of the people of the Indus Valley civilization were the Aryans. These Aryans originally lived in Central Asia and the region around the Caspian Sea. Forced by shortage of food and fodder, many of them migrated to Europe, while many came into northwest India through the Hindu Kush pass in a series of waves between 2000 and 1500 BC. This cultured race of light-skinned nomads came to be known as the Indo-Aryans. The civilization developed during this period came to be known as the Vedic civilization. Student, in this paragraph we will discuss the coming of the Indo-Aryans. Indian culture is the most ancient culture of the world and it survived means hold out many invasion means attack, and it survived many attack and also seen the rise and fall of many empires or kingdoms. The first people who received the heritage of Indus Valley people, they were the Aryans. From where they came here, now the Aryans, from where they came here in India, they originally lived in Central Asia, and this region means area, and this region was around the Caspian Sea. Due to the shortage mean lack, but they are saying due to the lack of food and fodder, that is a cattle food, and due to the shortage of food and fodder, many of them migrated means shifted. They shifted to Europe and many came into the northwest India through the Hindu Kush pass. Hindu Kush pass is a mountain range. They came in India through the northwest mountain range, clear, between 2000 and the 1500 BC. And now next, this cultured race, they are saying Aryans were light skinned, means they have a fair colored people, clear, they were fair colored people. They were nomads. Nomads mean those travel one place to another, and they were nomads, and the civilization developed during they are saying, and these civilization developed during Vedic period, so it is known as Vedic civilization. Mean those civilization developed during Vedic period came to known as Vedic civilization. Now next paragraph is here, early settlements. See there, early settlements. The Aryans occupied the whole of North India in a gradual manner. They first settled in the Sapt Sindhu meaning the 7 rivers region, and then moved forward along the course of the rivers Ganga and Jamuna, gradually occupying the entire northern region. This period of the Aryans settling down in the Gangetic Valley is known as the Later Vedic Age, roughly between 1000 to 600 BC. It was during this period that events related to the two great epics, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, took place. And they are saying we have no archaeological remains which could be attributed to the Aryans, and our knowledge of the Aryans is derived solely from Vedic literature. Now what we are saying, students, now we will discuss early settlements. The Aryans with the gradually means slowly. The Aryan with slowly way, they occupied, they engaged the whole North India, and they firstly settled in the Sapt Sindhu, and when they came in India, then firstly they settled in the Sapt Sindhu region, in the Sapt Sindhu area. Sapt Sindhu meaning 7 rivers. Sapt means 7, Sindhu means river. Clear? And after some time they moved, go ahead means they forward with the course with the route of Ganga and Jamuna river. And then after some time later they settled down in a Gangetic valley. Gangetic is relating to the river Ganges. Clear? And it was also known as later Vedic age. And they have roughly given the time period of this is, that is 1000 BC to 600 BC. During this time period, two great epics, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, took place. Clear, student? And they are saying in next line, we have no archaeological remains. Students, now see this line, we have no archaeological remains. Students, in last chapter we have read about Indus Valley civilization. During Indus Valley civilization, we got many sources like seal, toys, etc. Then we came to know regarding Indus Valley civilization. But in this civilization, we didn't get any archaeological remains. We have no archaeological remains. So, it means in this civilization, we didn't get any archaeological remains. But we got Vedic literature. Vedic literature. Vedic literature means some important written books, and this Vedic literature we came to know about this civilization. Now next one is the Vedas. The Vedas are the sacred books of the Aryans. Veda is a Sanskrit word which means knowledge. They are saying now the Vedas are the holy books. Sacred means holy. They are the holy books of the Aryans. And Veda is a Sanskrit word, and it is a Sanskrit word which means knowledge. Knowledge means information. And the Vedas are a collection of hymns, prayers, charms, litany and sacrificial formula over the years. There are 4 Vedas, namely they have given the name also there. And firstly listen what is included in these Vedas. Vedas are a collection of hymns. Hymns means like religious songs. And there is collection of prayer. Charms means beauty of God. Litany and the sacrificial formula. And there are the 4 Vedas. They have given the name. The first one is the Rig Veda. Second is the Sama Veda. And third one is Jajur Veda. Fourth one is Atharva Veda. And from these 4, the oldest Veda is the Rig Veda. The oldest Veda is the Rig Veda. It's very important. Underline it also. Underline it, student. Now see the next line. The Brahmanas, the Upanishads, the Puranas and the 2 epics, the Mahabharata and Ramayana, are some of the other religious books of the Aryans, collectively known as Vedic literature. They are saying these are the Brahmanas, the Upanishads, Purans and the 2 epics. 2 epics name are given here, Mahabharata and Ramayana. These are the religious books of the Aryans, and all these books, these collectively known as the Vedic literature. Students, now see the next line. In spite of not narrating events in a chronological manner, we get to know a lot about the political, socio-economic and religious conditions of the Aryans during the Vedic period. They are saying, here is written, on that time nothing is written in a order, not written in a Chronological manner means not written in a order. But we got knowledge about the political, social, economic and religious condition of the Aryans from these Vedic literature. I hope you understand it well, student. Thank you and have a nice day.